What's up, guys? So, been away from all the social media outlets for quite some time, actually. And wow, hey, what's up, guys? 3 people here, can't believe that. But anyway, so I've been away from a while. Haven't really done anything social media wise, talking to people. But I want to talk to y'all real quick. Keep it real. Things that I've learned over the past 4.5 years now. Some things that I did wrong, some things that I should have done different, and some things that I think could have really helped me along the way if I would have done them differently. So, I started this adventure in 2012. Went out and bought a John Deere zero-turn lawnmower, financed it, had a job at a fire department. Good job, making good money for the fire service. And went out and cut a couple yards. Went out and cut a couple yards, made a little money, picked up some stuff. All right, so end of 2012, I had 3 or 4 accounts. Going into 2013, I hit social media hard. Facebook was my big outlet. Ended 2013 with 34 clients. All right, 2014 comes around, start the year, start growing, get to about 40 people. All right, working at the fire department still. They pissed me the hell off royally. No other way to do it. I missed the class. They threatened to demote me. I walked into the office, typed up a 2-week notice, took it to the chief, said, holla, I'll see you. Won't be back after 2 weeks. Like my glasses. Hey, man, you got to dig the Oakleys. So, what I should have done differently there. So, before I quit the fire department, I went out and bought 2 brand new Skag mowers the end of 2013, basically to avoid paying taxes to the government. I was at the point I had made enough money, I was going to have to pay $12,000 in taxes, or I could spend $14,000 and buy 2 new lawnmowers. So I bought lawnmowers instead. All right, so my overhead at this point is getting rather high. All right. So I go into 2014, quit the fire department. Looking back, big mistake. Way too quick to jump out of my full-time job with a guaranteed income. I'm just being honest. I've made a lot of mistakes going through this process. So my income was about $449 and some change the end of 2014. My income at the fire department was $35,000 a year after being in that department for 10 years as a engineer acting captain. So if I would have kept that full-time job, not only would I have had that $49,000, but I'd have had that extra $35,000, which would have been big for me, because looking back, my overhead on lawnmowers payments was way too high for the amount of income I was making. Yeah, great to go out and finance lawnmowers, 0% interest. Use their money. It's a great thing. I see nothing wrong with it. And I would love to see other people's opinions on that. What do you think about financing mowers at 0% interest, using their money, keeping your capital to make your business technically worth more money? And I would love, I'll tell you who I would love. Bryan, I would love to see your opinion on that. What is your take on finance and equipment? All right, so to date, last year I made almost $90,000. That was 2015. So that was my second year really full-time, basically without the fire department in it. This year I should do a little over 100, put a big down payment on it. Yeah, things I should have done different right there. That would have dramatically lowered my payment on the mowers. So this year I should do a little over 100 by the time everything's said and done. I'll have one set of lawnmowers paid off. beginning of next year, which is really, really good. That'll get me down on my overhead. And I got one big contract guaranteed that's already signed. Another big HOA that I actually got invited to bid on this week. And if I land both of those contracts, the two of those combined will make about $70,000 a year in income between the two of them. You put that on top of what I'm making this year, without them, we're talking $200,000. I can afford that overhead at that point. So I guess the big story is, don't jump into everything too fast. I tried to get too big, too quick, and I almost put myself out of business. There's no other way around it. And if it wouldn't have been for Bryan Ring keeping me going, talking to him on the phone, Facebook, instant messaging, I probably would not have a business today. No other way to say it. He kept me motivated. He kept my head up. Grant Cardone books have really taught me a lot of things about selling and doing things differently that have took me a long way, as you can see. So it may look hunky-dory for me from the outside, but I almost failed. It is what it is. And I don't want to see other people fail or get into the situation that I was in. I had the mindset of, I'm too good to buy used equipment. Wrong. I should have done things differently. I think buying my first lawnmower brand new was a smart thing because I had a big piece of property. I had a great job. And I had a $100 a month payment. That if the loan stuff didn't work, I still had a way to make that payment and it wasn't a burden on me. I should have never went out and bought the two new lawnmowers, the two new Skags. When I did, that really put a big burden on me, financially, and it hurt me. So, excuse me, sinus infection. So, long story short, don't jump into everything, think you can do everything for everybody at one time. Take baby steps along the way. Set goals for yourself. Follow them, stick to them, and move forward in your business at a pace that won't kill you. If you got a full-time job, hold on to it as long as you possibly can. I worked at the fire department. Grow slow and stay serviceable. Amen. I'm at a point now that I'm growing and I'm still serviceable to my people. And I got to the point where I wasn't serviceable. I couldn't get to people. I was missing things. I was telling people I was going to do stuff, and I wasn't able to do it. I wasn't able to show up. And it cost me some really, really good people, some really good clients along the way. And, things that I shouldn't have done that I could have kept my business name better. Luckily, I've only been bashed by one person since I've been in business. I've had one negative in basically 5 years. But it could have been a lot worse for me this year because I tried to do too much. And basically financially, I almost went under. I almost killed myself. So, guys, keeping it 100 with you. If you haven't got one of these RZ mask, I've used it today working, and it pretty much made me a believer just in one day. So, like I said, I'm battling sinus infection now. I got done yesterday, and my nose was all black on the inside. I couldn't breathe. today after using it, there's like no black in here, and I can breathe just fine. So, and they didn't give me that for free. It cost me $50 for it, so I'm not just telling you that for any old reason. It truly works, and it's helping me. So, but anyway, guys, take it easy. Look for some YouTube videos. I'm going to put out some stuff on there, hopefully sooner than later. And, you know, try to get back in touch with the peoples. So, peace out, guys.